Hey everybody, Forrest here. I'm sitting up, well, it's only 9:45 right now, but I'm getting ready to burn the midnight oil again. I'm getting ready to learn how to do internet marketing. Been watching Jeff Lerner here on video. He's doing a webinar right now, and boy, I'm having a really good time with this. If you drop in on Jeff's page, it's Jeff Lerner, the real Jeff Lerner, Lerner, and the group that he's formed is called Entree Nation. I'm getting a really lot of good stuff out of this guy. He's passionate about what he does. He cares more about the people that he's talking to than about the money that he's scrapping up out of the people that he's meeting. However, there's no doubt about it, earning cash to run your life on is highly important, and he does a good job of explaining the concept behind that, which I've always agreed with anyway. But so anyway, I'm just announcing I'm starting my next big adventure, which is internet marketing, and having a great time with it. There's a lot of content here that can be moved through at a pace that a person can understand and really get their wits wrapped around. Kind of wanting to shift my life from this, I do enjoy doing hard house remodeling, seeing people's faces when they've got really nice results out of their home repairs, fixing up old properties so that I can have them, rent them out, sell them, or whatever. Speaking of properties, I've been sitting on one in Pagedale for a while now that is taking just way too long. The place was vacant for 30 years, and once I get started throwing some activity in there, anybody who has any business about looking the properties over from the political structure is now interested on whether I'm moving fast enough or if I should be fined for moving too slow. The place has been sitting vacant for 30 years before I got my hands on it. I mean, I understand they're trying to do their job and something sparks them to look at you, and you've got to be ready to move. And while I'm busy earning a living and taking care of other people's problems, I tend to be like the cobbler with his shoes and neglect my own. But yeah, while that's going on, I've got a client who's being led astray on her thinking. I do a great job when I do work on people's places. And when you're in the middle of a job, you'll find that once in a while a neighbor or another contractor or someone within the household will come in and point fingers at things that don't look right about the work while it's in progress. Of course it doesn't look right. You're in progress, you're getting the work done. I don't know, have any of you ever had that kind of experience where you're doing something and somebody's going to come and tell you all about what a crappy job you're doing, and then they don't have a clue about how to do it themselves? Like maybe a guy is a cook and he's going to tell you how to do concrete. Anyway, not to be negative or snivelly, but it's just, this is the kind of thing that happens. The more you get involved with people, the more kinds of personalities you're going to find yourself getting involved with. But I'm having a great time with this big adventure. I've got another client who I put a bunch of windows in for him. He just makes me feel good about myself, about the kind of work that I've been doing. And I've had a couple of clients like that, and I've got another client that I move into helping save their floors, and I get halfway through the job and they start telling me how broke they are and how hard it is to move into their new house. And then while I'm giving them this free labor because I care, I put a nice floor down and do a beautiful job and get to the halfway point and start cutting my price of my services way back just for the sake of, because I want to see the job done right. And then while I'm doing this and literally losing sleep at night because of body pain from climbing around on floor level, crawling around on the floor, then they're having their cabinets repainted and new tiles put in the bathroom, and landscaping with trees being cut down in the yard and all around, this kind of stuff that comes in after I'm doing the job. And basically my free labor is funding the improvement of their overall scene, where my scene is struggling for the sake of helping them. And then they go, oh, but we won't pay you the end of what we owe you because We think you need to complete the work before we pay you like a $10,000 discount. Okay, I'm spinning off on the negative side. On the positive side, it's like the Ruckman family. I went in and they were having quite a struggle in getting their work done, and it was just so fulfilling to go in and put in all that time and get them in their home, and to get his family back in his home for Christmas. I mean, it still makes me kind of weepy. I'm kind of emotional that way. But, oh man, I have to find a way to bring my stories full circle, because I do this. Anybody that knows me, that I go off and my stories spin on a tangent, but they all pull together back into the end. I love this work. I'm looking for a way to fund my own projects and make really good on my real estate investment effort. And I've done really well in the past with the real estate. And when you recover from things like almost getting killed in a semi truck and divorce and stuff like that, it's a long haul to come back from it. Jeff Lerner here, and again I'm getting weepy. This guy gives me hope. So yeah, if you feel like if nothing else, getting a daily dose of hope, go in and start taking this guy's entry level courses and see where it takes you. He's inspiring. Anyway, that's what they're full circle. That's where I started. I'm watching Jeff again tonight. I'm going to be up until maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning before I get up with my 6:30 start the day tomorrow, watching how to do what Jeff does, because I want my life to be excellent. I want it to be huge. My big adventure is, I use that term a lot. My life is my big adventure, and it has been. I've had a huge, blessed, active, experienced life, and I only expect it to get bigger. So anyway, I'd love to hear what you have to say about your huge and big adventure of a life, because I love a good story. I tell a good story, and again, people who know me know that I'm willing to stand and listen to a good story as well. So thanks for listening. Be well.